From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, the show brings you the opener of a big 4-game weekend set. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Getting the nod on the mound, Griffin Jax. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Walls fires to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Kobe Mayo.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Just underway from Tropicana Field. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. In the dirt. And it remains 2-2. Man at first, one away. And the polar bear strikes out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Runner, yes.
Runner on the go. Ripped, but it curls foul. Henderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes again. Hey! Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
That one just misses. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle. Walls throws to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field. And on the mound today, Chris Bassett. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Ripped to first, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
2 down, bases empty. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Comes up empty.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Out towards right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Got him. Great throw, and that's the inning. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here in Tampa Bay, here's the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. This one popped up right side. Aranda. And there's one away.
Batting sixth, catcher Adley Rutschman.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford grade Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
That one the other way, and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's going to be Samuel Basallo. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one. On to first, double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Cowser coming on. 1 away.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
In there, and it's 0-1. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Hesung Kim in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. There's a strike. Taveras went deep in his most recent game. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
This to 3rd. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the Orioles.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Taylor Ward now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground. Walls on the run. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch is inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Full count now.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That one's in there, and that's strike one. Strike two. Runner at third, nobody out as we play game one of this 4-game series. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit and a run in to score. Throws to second. And he's out. Trying for two. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. And that's through there for a strike. That clips the zone. That's strike two. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Next for the Rays, third baseman, Junior Cabanero.
That misses. Ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. I talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Up the middle, Henderson takes it to the base for the force out, and that's the inning. On to inning number 4. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
The Rays up by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now Colton Cowser grounded out his first time up. Climb the ladder with that fastball. It's 0-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, Aranda. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Orioles held in check there. They're still down. It's 2-zip. Bottom 4 to the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
Strike. Woo.
The 0-2. High fly ball right field. Kowser coming on. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, number 1.
Whoa.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Mullins at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one ripped left field, carrying well, and it is gone. Cedric Mullins goes the other way. Home run number 15 on the year, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Bounce to the right. Basallo. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay. It's now 3-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Jackson.
Hold on, wait a minute, we all just need a minute. The party been started, we all just need a finish. If I buy a chain, I'm doing it by myself. And I'ma get a pin.
A changeup missing, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Orioles.
I love the approach he had right there with that
Rutschman.
pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
That one fouled off. Man at second. This to third. Fires across the diamond. One away here in the 5th.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Throws to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Amazing range right there by the shortstop. He ends up on the other side of second base and then's able to complete the throw to first. That is tremendous range and clearly a great example of why he plays the shortstop position.
Taveras in the box now. Takes strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
That's 3.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Show me why you fine. Don't waste no time. Just shake that waistline.
First sign of movement in the Orioles bullpen. Yennier Cano, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Aiken, a left-hander, also throwing.
Right.
Here's a high chopper. Sends it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Next for the Rays, shortstop Taylor Walls.
Ball 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
There's a strike. Swing and a bouncer. Jackson tosses to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick
Up
outs.
next for the Rays, left fielder Chandler Simpson.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Chandler Simpson digs in now.
No,
Nobody in the
that's a
league
ball.
has more stolen bases than he does this season. He has been dangerous. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Rays, first baseman
Here comes the skipper,
Jonathan
and we're going to see a pitching
Aranda.
change in this spot. That's it for Chris Bassett, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
So a new
Baltimore,
arm out of the
number
bullpen for the
78,
Orioles, Yennier Cano.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Quick move to first. Simpson back in on a dive. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Out to short. On to first. That's the inning. The Rays strand just the 1, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. now, here is
Leading off
Kobe
for
Mayo.
Baltimore, third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
Ball. Up.
The 1-2.
That's a ball.
To the right side. Aranda takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the
Up
sixth.
next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor Ward.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
No, that's a ball.
The Rays leading by 3, and we're in the top half of the sixth. The 1-1 is fouled off. He goes down looking. Yeah, the batter now,
Up next
Gunnar
for the
Henderson,
Orioles,
1 for 2.
shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Up next for
Timing on the swing
Orioles,
was good, able to
designated
shoot the
hitter.
ball. Up the middle, didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That smash towards center. And that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Backed off the plate that time. That one ripped but foul. Cano, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
That one ripped left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios.
No, that's
just
a ball.
missed. And the 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Oh.
Man at second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. That is the inning. One left for Tampa, but they lead at 3-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Engler.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Fouled off left side. Towards first, and that chance handled. Aranda steps on the bag. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Nope.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The Orioles trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air center field. Mullins takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Keegan Aiken.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Leading off for the Rays, second baseman Hassan Lakil.
Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Rays, catcher Nick Cortez.
Yeah.
Step off, throw to first.
Hey,
Kim dives back in safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Up next for the Rays,
Taylor Walls
shortstop,
next to hit for the Rays. The switch hitter batting right. Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
Now here's a flare off the bat, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. One at second, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. 1 for 3. Step off throw to first. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season. Man on second, 2 down. In the air to left center. And that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. That clips a corner.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Leody Taveras.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Angler, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Slings to second, and that's a double play. Wow.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles.
No.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mullins drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays. Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And that one fouled off.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Henderson over to first in time. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Rays, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
That one outside, and it's 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson handles, throws to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play.
Now that is right fielder.
Here comes the skipper
1.
out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Keegan Aiken is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Coming out for the Orioles, number 63.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
2 outs, base is empty. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Rays held in check here, but they're in front 4-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Taylor Ward. In the air, right field, Palacios. Ranging back, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
There's the strike. Hit hard but foul off to the left. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the air to left center, and that'll fall for a base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
The Rays leading by 4 here at the top of the 9th. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That's out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. Henderson off of first with 2 away. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
Through the dark, the colors shape an amazing display, but Aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars.